General for the State of Israel to the Pacific Northwest. In July and August of 2005, I served as a spokesperson of Israel to the Arab media and world on the issue of the disengagement plan from Gaza. That courageous step taken by Israeli government, dismantling almost 9,000 Israelis from their homes, almost divided the Israeli society. As a young diplomat then, it filled me with excitement and hope that here I'm taking a part in a historic moment that marks the beginning of a real reconciliation with the Palestinians. Israel strongly believed then that despite the fear that the radical elements would take over Gaza and increase terrorism, it had to take a chance for peace, a real peace. A few months later, in January 2006, Israel's fear became true. And Hamas, the radical Islamic movement, whose main goal is the destruction of the State of Israel and establishing an Islamic independent state on the remains of Israel, won the elections to run the Palestinian legislature system. Since then, Hamas hasn't spared any effort to express its goal. Since then, Hamas committed daily war crimes by denying the right of Israel, a member of the United Nations, to exist, by launching rockets on steroids targeting Israeli civilians, and in the last 2 weeks, by using Palestinian civilians as human shields to cover their activities. On December 19th, Hamas broke a 6-month fragile truce with Israel, which was achieved with the intervention of our neighbor, Egypt, and started to launch missiles on Israeli towns, including kindergartens in Sderot and schools in Ashkelon. On December 27, 2008, after repeatedly warning Hamas and its leaders, and from the basic right and commitment to defend its citizens, Israel began a military operation in Gaza Strip against Hamas command centers and the terror infrastructure. The result was that Hamas increased and even tripled the missile attacks by number and range to reach not only Sderot and Ashkelon, but also Kiryat Malachi, Beersheba, and Ashdod. Consequently, Israel couldn't sit on the sideline. And on January 3rd, 2009, Israel expanded the operations to include ground forces. Today, 2 weeks after the operation, Ghastly started, the battle continued. Israeli soldiers in Gaza are fighting against Hamas and its installations. This battle will continue as long as there are Qassams being fired on Israeli towns. Israeli soldiers are making every effort possible to avoid Palestinian civilian casualties. We are all deeply saddened by the deaths of the innocent Palestinians being killed in this battle and who were used as a human shield by Hamas. Let me be clear. We have to be clear. Israel isn't fighting the Palestinian people. They are not our enemy. Our enemy is Hamas and its poisonous venom of terror and hatred. Israel wants the Palestinians to live in dignity in their own state, led by democratic and moderate regime, and not a radical movement like Hamas. Israel is engaged and committed in the peace process with the Palestinian Authority and support a two-state solution to the Palestinian conflict. I believe, just to complete and make it short, I must tell you that despite the anguish and the anger, and there is lots of anger, Israel's hope from 2005, the disengagement plan, remains. We have a hope. On behalf of the State of Israel, its people, especially the servicemen and women, soldiers, who are fighting right now in Gaza, I want to thank you. I want to say thank you for your support, thank you for your commitment and your solidarity today. We all salute your effort